What's up, YouTubers? So in my last video I mentioned that I was going to give you a proper introduction to my car, so that's what I'm going to do in this one. I guess I'll give you a quick walk around and show you what's going on inside and out and under the hood. What is up, you guys? So this is my car. It's a 1997 Honda Del Sol S. There were only about 75,000 Del Sols ever sold in the United States, and about 6,000 of this make and model year. So yeah, I consider myself very lucky to have it, and it's my baby. Okay, so now for the quick walk around. As you can see up front here, I didn't put these in. These are the JDM single piece headlights. That little gash there, the previous owner, he told me apparently that came from a forklift when it was in the warehouse, so that's always fun. We got some racing pins here, which I absolutely love. I love the look of them. It's amazing. There's some spots for some fog lights up here, and I am definitely thinking of getting some pretty soon here, but a lot of mods right now are kind of out of reach. We have the front hood scoop with the eyes and the, I don't know what to call them, talons. We got the lightning. Everything about this car is just amazing. I love what they've done with the graphics. You can't possibly get a cooler car. Alright, so up to the windshield. I really need to get some wipers too. Those aren't out of reach. I think I'm going to get them next weekend. They're a little worn. And then these, the wiper arms or whatever you call them, they really need some paint. I'm just going to hit them with some flat black spray paint. They kind of stand out a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of that. Going to the side of the car, we have some the quarter panels. They're apparently out of the BMW Z3, which I think is awesome. It adds such an awesome looking effect to the car. But yeah, there's a good better view of the gills there. Everything down here is pretty much stock minus the paint and the side skirt there. The sail panels, they're leaking on the inside right now. I'm gonna have to fix that. The trunk gets a little condensation in it. And then on the side we also have the JDM tail lights. Working our way to the back, we have a little bit of a dent in the rear bumper. Apparently a little while after he got it, somebody hit it with a company van, so that didn't go over very well. I have a video of that accident in the description. I might leave it at the end of the video too. But yeah, I'm planning on getting the fiberglass body kit restored, but again, that's out of reach right now. Maybe next summer or next spring or something like that. And then he still has the Honda logo on the back, which I really like. I'm definitely keeping that. Going around to the other side, the antenna's shot, of course. That also isn't out of reach. I'll probably get that another weekend and install one. Those, I mean, I don't have a huge need for it because I have Bluetooth in my car, but, you know, when I'm in a pinch, I'll have more than my CDs. So yeah, that's about it for the basic walk around of the car. Oh yeah, and one more thing. The regular 97S does not come with a spoiler. I believe this one, I don't think it's aftermarket. I think this one came right off of an SI. I really love it. I don't like the Del Sols without the spoiler. I think that spoiler adds such a cool effect. It's really cool to look over when you're going to make a pass or whatever and see that spoiler there. It's just, everything about this car is so sporty, and I love it to death. So, in the original walk around, I forgot to mention, these are my winter wheels. They are Hankook iPike RS. I'm not sure whether or not they originally come with studs, but mine are not studded, obviously. That's beyond illegal on Michigan's crappy roads. And then I just have a set of white, regular old Honda rims. I got the whole set of wheels and rims basically brand new, 250 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I think I've been considerably lucky when it comes to a whole lot of my purchases with this vehicle. So I was talking about my winter wheels, and I said I'd show you my summer wheels. So these are my summer wheels setup. It says Drag Extreme Alloys. If any of you know more about that, let me know. I'm not sure who they are, what they are, but they do look pretty sweet. And then I've got some Yokohama S-Drive low profiles. So yeah, can't wait to put those back on. They're shiny, they're stylish, great for the summertime. So here's some good footage of the interior of the car. As you can see, we have Corbeau racing seats and harnesses, which I love the crap out of. A lot of people get annoyed with them, especially on the road. It is kind of a pain when you're late for work or whatever, but I don't mind them, and I think they're really cool. Unfortunately, though, I lost a piece. Well, I didn't lose it. It was lost when I got the car. So I had to get just an RJS harness and put it in the passenger seat so my passenger would be safe. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but I still think it's really cool. I just picked one up on Facebook Marketplace. In the center here, we have a short throw shifter, and I really like, it's sort of like a chrome style shift knob. And then in here, I have red carpets installed. When I got the car, it didn't come with any carpet, but you know, any passenger of mine deserves a red carpet. I just think it's awesome. Okay, so here's a good view of what the driver would get. I think it's amazing. I love the instrument cluster. This bezel here, though, I'm thinking about getting a carbon fiber one. Down here, I have the switch for my Bluetooth, which I really love. I installed it myself. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. And then right here in the center, I also have a custom head unit, which I installed because the one that came with it, for some reason, it worked before he gave it to me. The car did sit for a while, so I had to get a new one. I just picked one up for like 20 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. I also love this little feature where you can just shut it, because that one especially leaves a lot of blue light in the night and can obstruct my vision. So it looks, I really appreciate that feature. So not much for the passenger side, just a window switch and a lock and vents, of course. So as for unlocking the targa top roof, what you have, you pull this and then pull that lock down, push it up, and you're good to go. I'll show you more about that in the trunk later for the storage space. Back here, you have some more storage space. There's my script. Back there, that's really convenient. And right here, I like this just about the most about my interior. These are the switches for the aftermarket strobe lights, which I will show you later on. There's front and rear, and then there's a few different settings, and then one to arm it, because they are real. They're not the fake LED crap. So I told you guys I'd show you the strobes. So I figured the best thing to do would be to wait till nighttime to show you how bright they are. So here are the fronts. And here are the rears. Also, one of my favorite features for this car, besides from there being two side windows, which is really nice, actually, my rear window will roll down, so you get a lot more of air rushing through, and you get a lot more of that full convertible Miata styled experience. And then up here, I really need to get an interior light. It's kind of hard to put the harnesses on, especially if you don't ride in my car very much, when there is low lighting and it's dark in the car. And then up here, I have the mirror, which is another of my favorite parts of this interior. It goes all the way across the front windshield, And visibility is pretty nice, and it's actually not too bad. You think because, you know, you can't shut it when somebody has their high beams on. It's actually not as bad as you think it is, and it doesn't completely blind you. I have no problems with it. I can usually see just fine. And, you know, I can always strobe them if they have their headlights on. No, I wouldn't do that, but anyways, yeah, that is about it for the interior. Okay, so another thing I absolutely love about this vehicle is the amount of trunk space that it offers for such an impractical vehicle. As you can see, most of mine is taken up by this completely useless yet useful subwoofer that I love and hate at the same time. I should probably properly do it and get an amp for it, but whatever. You know, I have your basic essentials in here, some motor oil, antifreeze, had brake fluid, but it literally exploded today when I tried to pick it up because of the cold. The cap shattered and it spilled all over my trunk, which is just lovely. Looks like I left some extra clothes in here. Funnel, mechanic stethoscope. Lovely. My brake bleeder tool. It's lovely. I can bleed my brakes by myself with this thing and it works great. Tripod that you're looking at it from. So much stuff in here. My condenser bars / tire irons, whatever you want to call them. I have to use them to open the doors when they freeze shut in the wintertime. I daily drive my Del Sol. And then right here is the release latching mechanism for the Targa top, which I will show you more about later. So yeah, that's about it for the trunk. I just thought I'd show you that feature because I love how much it offers. I can put anything in here. This right here is solely what would allow me to go on long, fun road trips with this car, of which I will. But yeah, that's about it for the trunk. Alright everybody, I don't have long to show you this because it is snowing and it's wet, but this is the Targa top roof, and let me show you how to do it. So this is how it's done. You hop in the car, remove these latches like I showed you earlier, and then your roof should lift nicely. Pop it up and out just like that. So once you have your Targa top removed, it just slips nicely out, slides onto this track right back here, just like that. Pop it down, then you pull the two locks back, just like that, and your top is securely in place. And check this out. Just like I showed you earlier, you can pull this right here, top moves up, and you still have your convenient trunk space right back here. I love it. Practicality in such an impractical car. Alright you guys, well that was it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, that's a basic overview of my car. I know it was a little bit long, but if there's something I'm extremely passionate about, I really don't mind taking my extra time. Hopefully I was somewhat entertaining, and yeah, so that about wraps it up.